Well, thank you for joining us for our International Women's Day interviews. We are conducting interviews for our Cracking the Ceilings International Women's Day. We are interviewing Mary Jo Vleck, Vice President of Branch Management from Citizens Bank. So Mary Jo, let's get right into it. So tell us.
Good morning.
Good morning. Tell us a little bit about your career history and how you transitioned from a single stay-at-home mom to a vice president.
So it was a journey, to say the least. The first and foremost is getting back into the workforce from being a stay-at-home mom. Is I did a lot of self-evaluation, taking a look at my self-worth, and I challenged myself daily. So I took a look at the strengths that I had that I could take and offer to a company and organization and help them grow. Number one was balancing that, with small children at home. So prior to getting back into the workforce, I made sure that I had a strong network behind me, strong women who would help support me, and my childcare, whether it be through my neighbors, children in the neighborhood that were teenagers that could help me when I needed to, family support. So I see this, and even in my career now with women who are single, is that having a plan A and not having a plan B. So you've got to have a plan A of support, a plan B, and then even a plan C. So that if things go awry and you need to go pick up children and you're in a meeting and you can't get there and your plan A is not working, well, plan B or C will help. And I really had a strong network and developing that. And that's how I was able to to move up in my career.
And I think that that's incredible advice. Always having multiple plans. You never know what life may bring you. So that's great advice. So tell me how you were able to balance work and life responsibilities as a single working parent, and what advice do you have for other women that are in a similar situation?
Again, having a daily plan, actually even like a monthly plan, put that plan together so that you create balance, having schedules in place, scheduling at work, scheduling for your children. So having that plan in place, whether it be getting up in the morning, the clothes were set out, breakfast bowls were on the table. That's where you see is like the most challenging, is that morning, getting out of the day and not having chaos. So having that plan will eliminate chaos in your life, and it was more successful. Happy life, happy children, happy career. And what I felt is more of like a challenge that would have been in there is my advice to women is also take time for yourself. Take time for that personal growth. Read, always, invest in yourself. Look to leaders in the community. Get into groups. Volunteer. Take your children, if they're still young, to volunteer, and that helps with their growth. Because when you grow in a family and you're happy as a family, your career will skyrocket. You're eliminating that stress and those barriers in your life.
I agree with that. That's great advice. Thank you. As a female leader, what has been the single most significant barrier in your career?
I would say, and I've done a lot of thought about this, is really taking a look at what my self-worth, having the confidence in myself, being complacent. Complacency can fall into place and say, all right, I've achieved this. This is great. I'm good. But having that complacency attitude and not wanting to take that risk and the fear of failure. So again, challenge yourself. Always continue to grow. Invest in yourself. Learn every day. Every day is a new opportunity. Every day is a day that you could learn something new. So if you take one small step, learn something new daily, take even 10 to 15 minutes to read inspirational quotes, leadership quotes that will help you as a person. Reach out to leaders in the community, reach out to your network. I volunteered a lot. I joined a lot of networking groups, and that was earlier on in my career that helped develop me to get to the leader that I'm at today.
That's great. Okay, what are some strategies that can help women achieve a more prominent role within their organization? So as you stated earlier, you started as a single parent, stay-at-home mom, worked your way up to a vice president. So what were some strategies that got you to that point?
Again, strong networking, looking at leadership, but the best advice I could give to women to move up in their career, invest in their employees, invest in their direct reports. You're investing in your self-worth, invest in your reports, help them grow. The biggest compliment that I've had in my career is watching my direct reports grow, get promoted, get to that next level. Build strong teams. Remember, there is no I in team. I can invest in myself. I can do all this. But if we're not investing in those direct reports with us, that's going to help develop and help you grow. And that got me to this vice president, because don't assume that you're going to get it. You need to ask for it. Show your net worth. Show your net worth. Reach out to other leaders that are in a higher position than you are. How did you get there? But building that strong team, building that strong network, and investing in yourself daily, setting goals, and that's helped me get where I'm at today.
That's incredible. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Who has been an inspiration to you in your career and why?
So I can remember early on when I was young, and my grandfather would always say to me, because I talked a lot and I asked a lot of questions, you can do whatever you want, whatever you set your mind to, and whatever you set your passion to, you can achieve and do whatever you want. I took that advice. And then being a stay-at-home mom, I literally surrounded myself with a strong network. And I had a female mother who was a leader in the community, a business owner. And I would ask her a lot of questions. She helped me. She was my support system. Also, you can do whatever you want, as long as you have a plan. And, I was very inspired by her. And then within my career, there was a couple of leaders, and I have one right now in my existing career, who he challenges me daily. I ask him a lot of questions. There's so much support that he has given to me. And as I said prior, complacency, he'll challenge me from not being complacent. And, really kind of makes me take a look at myself and my net worth, and really saying, do you understand how your peers look up to you? Do you really realize that you can do this? You can get to this next level, whatever stage you are in your career. So my current leader has been a real true inspiration to me here at Citizens Bank.
That's great. And I think having valuable feedback from your existing leaders and even past leaders is critical in your growth, and just continues to inspire you throughout your career. I appreciate you talking with us today. It's been a pleasure, Mom. And I am excited to see how the rest of the interviews go.
And one last thing, just remember, to all these women out there, enjoy what you do. Have the passion and drive to succeed, because you can. Don't let anybody tell you you can't, because can't was never in my vocabulary. You can do it. Have faith and confidence in yourself. Have a great day, Jamie. Thank you.